I'm Omar Kenyatta Clark, an advocate, overcomer, and hope speaker who's faced life's hardest challenges head on. On this podcast, I bring you honest conversations, real stories, and practical wisdom to help you heal, grow, and rise stronger than ever. This is Voices of Hope, where we turn struggle into strength, pain into purpose, and isolation into connection. If you're ready to break free from what's holding you back, achieve true success, and become the best version of yourself, get ready for a journey like no other. Let's ride. When I was going through the darkest chapters of my life, I had no one to look to. No one who had been through the fire and come out the other side. No one who said, "I've been where you are, and I'm still here." I needed that. I needed hope with skin on it. And now I choose to be that for someone else, but not just for someone, for anyone who's ever felt like their story was too broken to be told, for those who cried in silence, questioned their worth, or wondered if life would ever feel good again. This podcast, Voices of Hope, is not just about me. It's about us. It's about our shared humanity, our wounds, our victories, our resilience. Every voice matters, including yours. My name is Omar Kenyatta Clark. Some people may know me as a psychology scholar, others know me as a mental health advocate, and some just know me as a man who's been through some things and still found a reason to smile. But before any of that, I'm a person who has wrestled with pain. I felt invisible. I've questioned everything. I've seen the bottom, and by the grace of God, I've risen from it. And that's what this space is all about. Let me tell you why I created this podcast. It wasn't because I wanted to add more noise to an already crowded world. It wasn't to promote a brand or push a product. I created Voices of Hope because in the silence of my own suffering, I wish someone had spoken up. I wish someone had stood in the gap between despair and healing and said, "You are not alone." So now that's my mission, to be a bridge, to be a voice, to be real. Each week, we're going to get into some deep and necessary conversations. We'll talk about the things that people are often too afraid to say out loud: mental illness, trauma, identity, grief, faith, and how to find meaning in it all. We'll explore what I call good success, a kind of success that nourishes your soul instead of draining it. Because what's the point of climbing the ladder if it's leaning against the wrong wall? We'll also dive into practical tools from psychology and timeless truths from scripture. Because I believe healing happens when we bring both the mind and the spirit into the conversation. You don't have to choose between therapy and prayer, between resilience and surrender, between ambition and peace. You were created for more, and I'm here to help you find your way back to the truth. Now, a quick heads up about my style. I don't do surface level. We go deep here. Because too many of us have learned how to function while wounded, how to smile while silently suffocating. But Voices of Hope is a place where you can lay that mask down, where you can hear the stories of people who've been through hell and live to tell the truth about it. We're not just talking about pain, we're talking about the process, the healing, the rise. Now, I know you're probably wondering, who is this guy, really? And that's fair. So let me give you a glimpse, just a glimpse for now. At one point, I found myself in a psychiatric hospital, feeling like life had broken me beyond repair. And yet, somehow, while I was still there, still fighting for my breath, still trying to remember who I was, I got accepted into the top clinical psychology program in the country. I'll be sharing the full story in episode 2, and trust me, it's one you won't want to miss. Because that experience didn't just test me, it transformed me. And everything I've built since, including Voices of Hope, was born from that fire. Before I close, I want to say this to you directly. No matter where you are in your journey, whether you're on the mountain, in the valley, or somewhere in between, you are welcome here. Your voice matters here. Your healing matters here. You don't have to have it all figured out to show up. You just have to show up. So take a breath, lean in, and let those walls down. Because this is your space too. Coming up next time, I'll share the story I only hinted at today. The story of how I nearly lost my life in the middle of a mental health crisis, and how God intervened in a way I still can't fully explain. It's raw, it's real, and it just might help someone feel less alone in their own struggle. So if you've ever been there, on the edge, wondering if it gets better, you'll want to hear this. And if you know someone who needs hope, send them this episode. Better yet, invite them to walk this journey with you. Because this isn't just a podcast. This is a movement. This is Voices of Hope. And together, we rise. Thank you for joining me today. If this episode spoke to your heart, share it with someone who needs encouragement, healing, or a reminder that they're not alone. You can follow me on Facebook at Omar Kenyatta Clark or Instagram and YouTube at omar.kenyatta for more inspiration, updates on the Omega Principles, and behind the scenes from this journey. Remember, true success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about who you become. So keep rising, keep healing, and above all, keep walking with purpose. I'm Omar Kenyatta Clark, and this is just the beginning. Until next time, let's rise.